The early 18th century saw the mighty Safavid Empire, which ruled over Persia and parts of Central Asia, begin to falter. In its shadow, various ethnic groups jostled for power and autonomy. Among them were the Ghilzai Pashtuns, a powerful tribe inhabiting the region that is now southern Afghanistan. From this tribe emerged a leader who would forever alter the course of Afghan history, Mirwais Hotak. In 1709, fueled by resentment against the Safavid governor, Gurgan Khan, and inspired by a desire for independence, Mirwais Hotak led a successful uprising against the Safavids. This marked the beginning of the Hotak dynasty, a pivotal moment that signaled the end of Safavid dominance in the region and the emergence of Afghan power. The establishment of the Hotak dynasty was not merely a changing of the guard, it represented the resurgence of Afghan self-determination after centuries of foreign influence. The Hotaks, hailing from the Ghilzai Pashtun tribe, embodied the aspirations of their people for freedom and self-rule. Mirwais Hotak, a shrewd strategist and a charismatic leader, consolidated his power in the region. He established Kandahar as his capital, laying the foundation for an independent Afghan state. His reign was marked by efforts to unify the Pashtun tribes, often divided by internal rivalries. He understood that a united Pashtun front was essential to withstand external pressures and maintain their hard-won independence. His diplomacy and political acumen earned him the respect of neighboring rulers, establishing the Hotak dynasty as a force to be reckoned with. Mirwais Hotak's rule, though relatively short, was crucial in shaping the destiny of Afghanistan. He provided the initial impetus that propelled the Afghans onto the center stage of regional politics. His legacy extended beyond his reign, inspiring future generations to strive for an independent and unified Afghanistan. Following Mirwais's death in 1715, his brother Abdul Aziz briefly assumed leadership. However, it was Mirwais's son, Mahmud Hotak, who would lead the dynasty to its zenith of power and territorial expansion. Mahmud was a bold and ambitious ruler, eager to expand his domains beyond Kandahar. His eyes fell on the heartland of the declining Safavid Empire, Persia itself. In 1722, Mahmud Hotak, leading his Ghilzai warriors, launched a daring military campaign that culminated in the capture of Isfahan, the Safavid capital. This stunning victory sent shockwaves throughout Persia and beyond, marking a high point in Afghan military power. Mahmud's conquest of Persia was a testament to his military prowess and the fighting spirit of the Afghan tribes. However, it also sowed the seeds of future conflicts. The Afghans, now rulers of Persia, faced opposition from various quarters, including the Ottoman Empire and Russia, who were wary of the new power dynamics in the region. Mahmud's reign in Persia was short-lived. Internal dissent, coupled with constant uprisings and external pressures, weakened his grip on power. The Safavids, though severely weakened, were not completely finished. From the ashes of the Safavid Empire arose a formidable adversary, Nader Shah Afshar. A brilliant military commander and a ruthless leader, Nader Shah rallied the Persians and launched a campaign to reclaim their lost glory. He inflicted a series of defeats on the Hotaks, culminating in the recapture of Isfahan in 1729 and the eventual downfall of the Hotak dynasty. The Hotak episode, though brief, left an indelible mark on Afghan history. It demonstrated the potential of Afghan unity and military might. However, it also highlighted the challenges of maintaining a multi-ethnic empire in the face of internal strife and external aggression. Section 5. Ahmad Shah Durrani, the Founding Father. As the Hotak dynasty crumbled, a new power emerged from the chaos, Ahmad Shah Durrani. Born into the Sadozai clan of the Abdali Pashtuns, who were later known as Durranis, Ahmad Shah rose through the ranks as a highly capable military commander under Nader Shah. Upon Nader Shah's assassination in 1747, Ahmad Shah, possessing the famed Koh-i-Noor diamond and leveraging his military acumen, united the Afghan tribes under his banner. He was crowned Shah in Kandahar in October 1747, marking the birth of the Durrani Empire. Ahmad Shah Durrani is revered as the father of modern Afghanistan. He possessed a rare combination of military prowess, political acumen, and a deep understanding of the complex tapestry of Afghan tribal society. His vision extended beyond mere conquest. He aspired to create a strong and unified Afghan state that could stand as an equal among the regional powers. Section 6. Consolidation and expansion under Ahmad Shah. Ahmad Shah embarked on a series of military campaigns that expanded his empire far beyond the traditional boundaries of Afghanistan. He incorporated Herat to the west, pushed eastwards into Punjab and Kashmir, south into Sindh, and north across the Amu Darya into Turkestan. His most famous victory came in the Third Battle of Panipat in 1761, where his forces decisively defeated the Maratha Confederacy, effectively halting their expansion northwards. Ahmad Shah's reign was a golden age for Afghanistan. He established a centralized administrative system, introducing a new currency and promoting trade. He patronized the arts and culture, fostering a sense of unity and national identity among the diverse ethnic groups within his realm. Section 7. Successors and challenges to the Durrani throne. Despite Ahmad Shah's efforts to consolidate power, the Durrani Empire, like its predecessors, faced inherent challenges. The empire, vast and multi-ethnic, was bound together by the charisma and military prowess of Ahmad Shah. Upon his death in 1772, succession disputes arose, a common ailment of empires in the region. His successors, lacking his political genius and facing internal strife and external pressures, struggled to maintain the empire's vast domains. The struggle for the throne weakened the central authority of the Durrani Empire. Provincial governors and tribal chiefs asserted their autonomy, eroding the centralized system established by Ahmad Shah. The seeds of fragmentation, sown during these power struggles, would have lasting consequences for the future of Afghanistan. Section 8. Internal strife and external pressures. The Durrani Empire, once a formidable power, found itself increasingly caught between competing regional empires, the rising Sikh Empire to the east, and the expanding Russian and British empires to the north and south. The 19th century was a period of great game, where Afghanistan became a buffer state in the struggle between these imperial powers. The First Anglo-Afghan War, from 1839 to 1842, a disastrous attempt by the British to install a puppet ruler in Kabul, exemplified the dangers of external interference. It resulted in a humiliating defeat for the British and further destabilized Afghanistan. The period following the First Anglo-Afghan War saw a series of internal conflicts and external pressures. The Second Anglo-Afghan War from 1878 to 1880, although militarily less disastrous for the British, further eroded Afghan sovereignty. It resulted in the establishment of British control over Afghanistan's foreign affairs. Section 9. Towards the Democratic Republic. By the early 20th century, Afghanistan, under the leadership of King Amanullah Khan, sought to modernize and assert its complete independence. King Amanullah introduced several reforms aimed at social and political modernization, drawing inspiration from the West. His efforts, however, faced resistance from conservative factions within the country. The Third Anglo-Afghan War in 1919 finally secured Afghanistan's full independence. This victory paved the way for a period of relative peace and stability, allowing Afghanistan to focus on internal development and modernization. The decades that followed witnessed a push towards a more modern and democratic system of governance. This culminated in the establishment of the Democratic Republic of Afghanistan on April 27 to 28, 1978. The road to a republic was fraught with challenges, reflecting the complex interplay of traditional values, the desire for modernity, and the ever-present shadow of foreign influence.